So, your major assignment this week is the marketing plan draft. The marketing plan draft is part of the business plan assignment. And so, in order to learn about the business plan assignment, you have a couple of options. Number one is the business plan assignment video. You need to watch this video. It's about 11 minutes, I think. And the business plan assignment itself is located in the business plan resources folder. Here, this is the same introductory video. I have this video in a million places because you need to watch it. And so once you watch that video, you will find out that the two major components of the business plan are the marketing plan and the financial plan. Because those are the major components, I actually have you draft those so that I can give you some feedback. You're going to be turning in the marketing plan this week, and that encompasses everything under number 5. So if you look here from number 5 all the way down to number 6, number 6 went, 6 is the operating plan. We're not drafting that. We're just drafting everything under number 5. And let me tell you that I do have a sample for you and an example. And so that is located in the business plan resources folder as well. Let's see, let me just go this way. I think it's gonna be right here. Nope, it's gonna be next. Oh, where's the next button? Oh no, okay, let me go to it. Let's take a look. Business plan, see this business plan template and sample mini plans. You have a sample marketing plan right here. And so you can take a look at this. This would be an indicator of what I'm looking for. This is about 6 pages. Yours should be about 3 to 4 pages. This is for a full-on retail establishment, which is why it's 6 full pages. What you need to know is I made this up completely. It is pure fiction. And it still took me about 6 hours to do. So you're gonna want to budget a lot of time to do your marketing draft. Oops, coming back, that's not what I want. Right here, okay. And so with respect to your marketing plan, you have the sample, you have the business plan assignment, and then you also have the template, which I talk about in the business plan overview video. So in the marketing plan, all you need to do is you just need to type in your content for these prompts, okay? And so when we're talking about the market, this is really about the overall economics, the size of the market in terms of the overall consumer demand. If you are selling coffee, and you know that coffee is a $5 billion a year industry in the United States, or the average coffee consumer purchases $500, spends $500 a year on coffee. That's important stuff that you need to include here because it is going to give your investor a sense of where the business could go if it's successful. And so first things first, where do you obtain that kind of information? Well, in the marketing plan resources folder, you will see that I have a study guide or a research guide. I'll show you that in just a minute. But that research guide, or maybe I'll show it to you now. Let me just go back here. That research guide is available through the library, and this will give you all kinds of help in doing your marketing research. We've got Sandag's Data Surfer, we've got the US Census Bureau, we've got IBIS market research reports are excellent, Gale Business Insights are excellent. So there's a lot of really great resources available to you in doing your marketing research. So let me go back to the template here really quick. And back down to marketing. Market trends. These are the overall trends in consumer preferences. So for example, I'm going to use coffee because coffee is on my mind and it's what I'm currently drinking. So if single self-service coffees are a trend, and you're going to be selling coffee beans, Well, you need to discuss that trend. Maybe the trend is incorporating some kind of supplement into the coffee or some kind of additive into the coffee. Maybe there is a trend in coffee where people are incorporating coffees from different parts of the world, drinks from different parts of the world. I keep thinking about the Dubai chocolate trend. So things like that. And so you want to be able to identify trends in consumer preferences, product development, things like that. Another trend that I could see in coffee is the popularity of people going out and going for coffee and spending time in coffee-related establishments. It seems like every time I drive by a coffee shop in Oceanside, there's a million people there. And so that seems to be a trend that has been around for a few years and doesn't seem to be going anywhere. You can still identify it as a trend. Growth potential is really where you think the business can go. And so this is somewhat subjective. This is in many ways your opinion, but it gives you an opportunity to tell your investor where you think that this business can possibly grow. Maybe it's franchising, maybe it's multiple store units, maybe you just want to be the best local coffee shop in Oceanside, whatever it is that you want. Identify what the growth potential is. Then you're going to describe your products from your consumer's point of view. So what is it that your consumer is buying? Are they buying, fresh ground, all whole roasted beans that are roasted on site? Are they buying coffee drinks that are made with all organic ingredients? Like whatever it happens to be, you want to describe your products from the consumer's perspective. And you want to include all of the features and benefits that you think that a consumer is going to be looking for or appreciating in your products. Handmade, and a better way to say handmade might be handcrafted. So using terminology that is going to appeal to your customers. Then you're going to describe your customers in demographical terms. You're going to want to describe them in demographics, psychographics, using attitudes and benefits sought. This is a narrative, so you don't just want to bullet point men and women age 35 to 45, income level, blah, 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 blah. You want to describe your customers in terms of, the average customer or our customers are coffee lovers in the downtown part of Oceanside who enjoy coming in, having a cup, taking a seat, and spending an hour or two savoring a caffeinated beverage, or however you want to describe it. Next up is your competition. You're going to describe your direct and indirect competitors, and you want to be able to identify how you're going to compete with them. So you want to discuss their strengths, their weaknesses, and then how you're going to achieve that competitive advantage. Your niche is about how you fit in the market. It's a one-sentence statement about what you do. I emphasize one sentence because I see so many people whose niche is a paragraph or two paragraphs. All it is one sentence. Tell us what you do. We are a downtown Oceanside coffee company that specializes in whole bean, organic, handcrafted blends, something along those lines. Your marketing strategy is really about your segmentation strategy and how you're going to market your business to your target market. Maybe you're going to take a multi-segment strategy and you're going to appeal to coffee snobs, students, and people who work from home but don't want to be at home when they're working, if that makes sense. Digital nomads, whatever. You're going to describe your image, which is how you want the customers to view your business. Your promotional mix, what are those promotions that you're going to be using to push your product to your consumers, or are you going to have them pull the product? Budget is really about how much you plan to spend on marketing and how those funds are going to be allocated. And if you include the budget, you want to make sure that you also translate that over to your financial plan when it's time, which is going to be in a couple of weeks. And then finally, your location. If your location is important to the marketing of your business, you're going to want to include a discussion of your location. If you're a home-based business, you can leave that out because location doesn't matter with respect to your marketing. And so that is, in a nutshell, the marketing plan that you're going to be turning in. This again is the business plan template. So in the marketing plan, or in the business plan assignment, this is number 5. In the business plan template, marketing is section number 4. And so just remember that. But that's what you're going to be completing this week. You're going to be turning that in as a draft form, as an assignment in Canvas. And so I look forward to reading about your marketing plans and giving you feedback.